Hello, I'm Elvis. Today I'm gonna talk about offline games. This game developed by Jindu Blue. Jindu Blue is an independent game development studio recognized for creating casual, lightweight, and offline-friendly mobile games. Their focus on accessibility, user-friendly design, and diverse mini-games has made them a favorite among casual games globally. While specific team member might not be publicly known, Jindu Blue emphasizes creating games that can be enjoyed without an internet connection, providing entertainment for users in any setting. But their games are lightweight and optimized, designed to run smoothly on a wide range of devices. The first key features of the genre of this game is accessibility. Casual games typically have simple rules and intuitive mechanics that allow players of all skill levels to enjoy them. And offline games embodies this by offering straightforward controls and mechanics for all include games. After that, quick gameplay. Seasons are short and can be complete in minutes, making them ideal for players who want quick entertainment. And then the relaxed game of offline game is Gamebox Offline Minigames. Features a collection of minigames that range from puzzles to racing. And the similar is it prioritizes variety and lightweight download for offline play. And then the Homa Games collection also is a relaxed games. Features a variety of hyper-casual games designed for short seasons, similar to Jindu Blue minigames. Often compared for its focus on visually minimalistic, addictive gameplay. Offline games adheres to key casual gaming convention with its simple design, intuitive gameplay, and offline accessibility. It stands out with its wide array of minigames catering to various gaming preferences. The app's focus on offline compatibility and lightweight design ensure it runs smoothly even on low-spec devices, which differentiate it from competitors requiring more resources. This game targets a broad and diverse audience, encompassing various age groups, interests, and levels of gaming experience. Its design and features are tailored to meet the needs of players looking for quick, casual entertainment without the requirement of an internet connection. Offline games attract different age groups like children, teenagers, adults, and older adults. Offline game is a collection of diverse mini-games, each with unique rules, objectives, and mechanics. The app does not follow a single rule set, but instead offers a variety of gameplay experiences that cater to different player preferences. Here's a comprehensive summary of the game structure. While the exact rules vary across each mini-game, here are general mechanics and goals common to many, like puzzle games. The objective is solve a problem or complete a pattern within a set number of moves or time. You have to drag and drop pieces to fit them together or solve increasingly complex challenges as level progress. After that, strategy games. The objective is plan move carefully to outwit an opponent or solve a challenge. You have to think several steps ahead to maximize results and manage resource time or movements effectively. And lastly, arcade games achieve the highest possible score before the game ends. You have to fast-paced gameplay with simple controls, survive for as long as possible while racking up points. The key of mechanics of this game is controls. Most mini-games use touch-based controls such as tapping, sweeping, or dragging, and then scoring and goals. Player aims to achieve high scores, beat personal best, or complete levels. Some games include global or local leaderboards to encourage competition. And then difficult level. Many minigames feature escalating levels of difficulty with faster gameplay, more complex puzzles, or tough challenge as the player progresses. And the last, time and resource limits. Certain games have restrictions such as completing objectives within a set time or with limited resources. This adds an element of challenge and strategy to the gameplay. The common goals across the app is casual entertainment. The app's primary goal is to provide a relaxing and enjoyable experience for players, focusing on short gaming season. And then the skill development. Many minigames test and improve skills such as reflexes, problem solving, and strategic thinking. The last, replayability. The games are designed to be replayed multiple times, with players striving to improve their score or beat their previous performance. Since offline games is a compilation of minigames, the character design varies across the different games included in the app, such as aesthetic design, minimalist and vibrant. The characters are designed with a clean and minimalistic aesthetic which suit the casual game style of the apps. Bright and colorful visuals are used to make the characters stand out and appeal to players of all ages, especially children and casual gamers. And the characters often have exaggerated features to make them instantly recognizable and engaging. And the 2D graphic with simple animation. Most characters are rendered in 2D with straightforward animation, ensuring smooth performance on a variety of devices, including older smartphones. Animations are functional and focus on enhancing the gameplay experience rather than being overly elaborate. Core gameplay mechanics. Since this app consists of various minigames, the mechanics differ slightly for each game, but they generally revolve around the following core actions, like puzzle mechanics. You have to solve problems, match pattern, or complete sequence. The key player action is just a drag, drop, tap, rotate, and flip. And the reflex-based mechanics test player reaction speed and precision. The key player action is tap, sweep, hold. Arcade style mechanics. Achieve the highest score or survive for as long as possible. The action is navigate, shoot, collect, avoid. And the lastly, strategy mechanics. Plan move to outwit an opponent or solve a complex challenge. The key play action is think ahead, place, interact. And then the common mechanics across games is score progression. Players often aim to achieve higher score by mastering the mechanics of each minigame. Score can usually be improved through faster reaction, strategic thinking, or repeated attempts. And the time-limited challenge. Some games include timers, requiring players to act quickly or make decisions within a short time. After that, increasing difficulty. As players progress, challenges escalate, puzzles become more complex, reflex-based games increase in speed, enemies become more numerous in arcade games, and the live and retries. Many games give players a set number of lives or retries. Losing all lives ends the game, encouraging players to improve with each attempt. Each minigame within the app gradually increases in complexity and challenge, creating a smooth learning curve that keeps players motivated. Here how progression is designed. First, gradual introduction of mechanics. The game starts with basic mechanics to ensure that players understand the core rules and action required. After that, as players progress, game introduce faster gameplay, reflex-based games such as endless runners or arcade shooters gradually increase in speed, requiring quicker reaction. And more complex challenges like puzzle games evolve to include larger grids, more pieces, or additional rules, and the level-based progression. Some minigames include clearly defined levels where each level introduces new mechanics, adding fresh challenges like rotating pieces, time puzzles, or enemies with unique pattern. Balancing is a critical aspect of offline games, ensuring that the experience remains enjoyable and fair for all players. The minigames are designed with simple controls and straightforward rules, ensuring that players of all age and skill level can engage with them. The app includes games with varying difficult levels, like casual games designed for relaxation. These games have slower pacing and forgiving mechanics, and the challenging games, arcade and reflex-based games, cater to players looking for a more intense experience. The visual element focuses on clarity and ease of use, ensuring that players can quickly grasp what's happening on screen without feeling overwhelmed. And games tend to feature vibrant hues that catch the player's attention. Bright colors are often used to distinguish between objects or highlight interactive elements. And the design avoids overly complex graphics or excessive details, adhering to a minimalistic approach. This design choice works well across the diverse set of games included in the apps, from endless runner to puzzle challenges, and ensures smooth performance on a variety of devices. Animations are subtle but effective in maintaining player engagement. When players make a correct move or complete a challenge, visual feedback flashing color reinforces the success, making the experience rewarding and motivating. And in arcade games, smooth animation is used for character movement, enemy attacks, and player actions. In this game, every interaction within the game is met with corresponding sound effects, like tap and sweep. In puzzle games, the act of moving pieces or matching items is often accompanied by satisfying tapping or clicking sound. In arcade games such as Endless Runners or action-based titles, background noise like footsteps, item pickup, or environmental sound enhance immersion. The sound design is intentionally not too loud or complex. This design philosophy allows players to enjoy the gameplay without distraction. Music plays a vital role in setting the tone and enhancing the mood in offline games. For more casual or puzzle games, background music is light, melodic, and relaxing. It helps maintain focus without being intrusive. In fast-paced, action-oriented games, the music shifts to more intense rhythmic beats that encourage adrenaline-pumping action. Some games adapt the music based on the game's progression. For example, in an Endless Runner game, as the player gets further into the level, the music may intensify to match the increasing speed, adding to the feeling of momentum. The background music avoids overcomplicating the auditory landscape. Simple repeating loops help to keep the player focused on the game while still providing an atmospheric element. The music and sound effects are carefully chosen to set the correct mood for each game. Like the puzzle and casual game, the music here is typically soothing, ensuring that the player can relax while playing. And the action game music is faster and more rhythmic, perfectly matching the game's pace. The combination of visual and sound engages the player's sense, encouraging them to immerse themselves fully in the game. The audiovisual cues, from the glowing object in puzzle games to the celebratory music after completing a level, provide immediate feedback that reinforces the player progress. Like many popular mobile puzzle games, the visual and sound in offline games favor simplicity over complexity. Action-oriented games are reminiscent of retro arcade games, where simple visual and fast-paced music combine to create a compelling challenge.